Hey, James from Diamondback Archery, and today we're going to make a Flemish twist string. If you watched our first video, we made the jig to make the string. In this part 2, we're going to make this actual string. To make your string, you're going to need string material. I like to use Fast Flight Plus, yeah, but whatever material you have, it'll work. The rule of thumb on your string, you want your string 5 times stronger than your bow. So if you have a 50-pound bow, you want your string to be at least 250 pounds. This is 100 pounds per strand, so I could actually get by with a 3-strand string, but that's not very practical, so I'm going to make a 16-strand string. You'll need a sharp knife and some string wax. I like to use beeswax. I'm going to make a string for this denim longbow. I like to make the string to match the overlays. This has a black and white overlay, so I'm going to make a black and white string. Often I'll make a black and red overlays. I'll just match it black and white, red and white. Take your furthest out peg or hole, put your peg in it. It's going to start for your string. I'm going to make a 16-strand string. Start with the white. Leave about 6 inches past your peg and just put the clamp on it. About 6 inches past your peg. I'm going to count out 8 strands. Okay, there's 8 strands. Just cut it off even with the dowel. Cut your tag end off and save this. You're going to need that in a minute. Put your dowel out, cut all the rest of your strands. You've got 8 strands here. Now I'm going to wax them. I like to use a lot of wax. Keeps your strands stuck together so it's easier to make your string. I probably get like 8 or 10 swipes. And then the last foot, give it some extra. That'll just help keep the strands together as you twist them. Okay. Clamp it down. Put your dowel out at this end. Cut your strands. And wax it. And clamp that down. Do the same thing with black, 8 strands. Okay, got both bundles of strands. Take this dowel out, your 12-inch one. Okay, we got our 2 bundles of strands. We'll take the one on the right, put it over the one on the left. Okay, now what I'm going to do is twist it clockwise. Watch. I'm going to put a piece of tape on this just so you can see how it's going. Twisting, it doesn't look like I'm twisting it much, but I'm just a little twist. That's a 1.5 full revolutions, okay? So you do that, then fold it over your other one. So it's twist it clockwise, fold it counterclockwise. Twist it clockwise, fold it over counterclockwise. You want to go about twice the distance of these 2 holes. So we're going to go out to here a couple inches. It's going to be about 20 twists. Okay, that looks about right. Put your peg back in and go around the peg. See how they meet right at the other peg? That's what you wanted. If it doesn't quite meet, you need to put another twist or 2 in it. If it's too far, take a couple out. Okay, got that. Okay, we're going to loop up these strings. I'll show you. Just take about 4 loops. You don't overloop. about that big, 4 inches or so. 4 or 5 of them. You want about 18 inches hanging down. This is why we save those tag ends to tie these up. So just tie it loosely with a half hitch. That's going to come off in a minute. Okay, let that hang. Do the same with your other bundle. Okay. Now I have my bundles of string. So we got the 8 and the other 8, the 8 that came around the loop. So we have actually 16 strands in each hand now. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to twist it to the right, fold it over to the left. Twist it to the right, fold it over to the left. Just keep doing that, and each time I do it, I twist it, fold it, I kind of pull it tight apart from each other so it pulls the loops tight, or the twists tighter together. Just keep doing that until you run out of this strands. If you get them swinging good, the bundles, they won't tangle. If you don't get them swinging good and they start tangling, just don't let them get too tangled. Just pull them apart every few twists. But once you get them swinging good, they don't tangle too much. You just keep going until you run out, see? Okay. If you got little fuzzies here, that's okay. You can wax that or you could trim them off. And then that's your first loop, the perfect loop. The reason I like the Flemish twist, if you have a continuous loop string, you go around with your 16 strands, only going around the end 8 times. So you have actually the strength of an 8-strand string instead of a 16. With a continuous loop, you have all 16 strands there, so it's actually twice as strong. If you ever notice when your strings break, it's usually right on the loop. And this Flemish twist will last a lot longer. Okay. Now we're going to take your peg out down here and put it in your first 62-inch hole. Okay. Put your loop over that. Pull these tag ends off, untie your bundles. That's why I kind of tie them loosely so you can just yank them off. Okay. Spread them out. So now we got our 2 bundles again. Gotta be on me now. I'm gonna take my right hand one, flip it over top of the left hand one. I'm gonna do that 20 times, and I'll show you why in a minute. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 20 times. I'll show you why we did that. Again, we're going to make another loop. So pull out your peg and back to this. Just like the other end. Twist it to the right, fold it over. Twist it to the right, fold it over to the left. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Again, about 20 times. Put your peg back in. So what I like to do is when I make my strings, I like to match the colors. White to white, black to black. It won't affect your string either way. The string will be fine. I just like the way it looks better. But if you mix them up, it's just going to make it look different. It's not going to affect your quality of your string. Okay, this part's a little bit harder, but it's not hard. The first loop, we had them dangling down. Well, we can't do that now because we have a loop on the other end. So the reason we put those 20 rolls in it, because each time I do this, twist it to the right, fold it over, I'm taking one of those out. So twisting it to the right, folding it to the left, right, left. Each time I do that, it's taking one of those out. By the time I'm done with this, those will all be gone. If I didn't do that, we'd just be taking out the twists on the other end of the string. Okay, let's just finish this up. Like I said, this part's a little harder because your strings kind of dangle, but it's no big deal. See, I'm kind of reaching over with my left hand and spinning it with this hand, when it gets down to the end, it's just a little easier for me, but you don't have to do that. You could twist it like this, but I found it easier to reach over and twist like this. And there you have it. Okay, now we're going to pull it off. Again, get your perfect loop. Your string, to be the proper length for your bow, to get the brace height you want, it's going to be around this 13-inch, the third dowel over. So twist it the same way you twisted the string. See, it's twisting this way. Twist the string, the whole string this way, until it's like it would fit over that dowel. See how it gets shorter as you twist it. And you go a little less because it's going to stretch when you put it on the bow. See there? That's how long your string should be. You got all these twists in it, so when you tune your bow, you could twist it or untwist it like a continuous loop. They're not twisted at first, so you could twist it to make it shorter, but you can't make it longer. These you could do both. Okay, that's how easy it is to make a Flemish twist string. All we got left to do is serve it. We'll do that in part 3 of this another video. If you want to check out my bows, check out my website at diamondbackarchery.com. And thanks. I hope this helps out.